This will be a quick one because this was actually an impromptu suggestion from my co-host slash editor slash whoever the fuck he is at this point. But I was throwing around a bunch of ideas that I can ramble about to you kind listeners. And one of the things he brought up, which was a shocker in my opinion, was Payday 3 theories. And considering the state of Payday 2 right now, the DLCs are throwing out stories before that last mission for the White House and all this bullshit about, supernatural dark forces and body mind transplants. I don't know. The whole story of Payday 2 just went to a completely different direction. It just catapulted. Like 1 minute, just a simple game about heisting, doesn't have that much of a story. Then out of the blue, we just go into the fucking occult and strange shit with Bane, and it goes to a completely different fucking like realm of storytelling. It's just so fucking weird. But beyond all that, now we're going into fucking Payday 3 here, and the only thing we have going off is that I think it went. I don't know the whole story, but I think I heard that it went from going to like a home built engine, the Valhalla engine, to something else. And it switched to Unreal Engine 4, which I guess could be a good thing, because I guess that means the modding could be better, or God forbid, we'll actually get a functioning first person shooter that'll actually look fucking beautiful for once. So at least Payday 3 could look like an actual good heisting sim. So long as they don't go down the arcadey route. Like, as much as I love the arcadey moments and mowing down fucking coppers, I hope they, like, try and put back in some of the shit, like, ideas they had from the previous one. Like, they had the idea of, like, you actually strapping bombs to hostages and sending the cops. Fucking please? Let me do that? But beyond that, I mean, the only thing we have going off of Payday 3 is one still image of, like, the four fucking notorious heisters. Dallas, Hoxton, Chains, and Wolf himself on top of a building in New York. And that's it? So in terms of theories, I don't even know where the fuck the game can go from here. So this is going to be a short video. So here's my idea. One of two things can happen. Either this could be an alternate universe where maybe they'll disregard the shit from the previous game, which I think at this point, if they wanted a clean slate of sorts, they kind of have to do that. But then you got, like, honoring the past shit. I don't know. That's just my idea. They should just do a clean fucking slate in a different universe. But then it's like, why are they calling it Payday 3? Who knows? But another theory is that, it is just a direct sequel, which means if they do that, how are they going to honor the last game? Because what was so good about Payday 2 is that they actually brought the original heist from the first game and remastered them in a way into the sequel. So it's like, if you're going to do that with Payday 3, that's going to be a huge undertaking, since in Payday 1, there was, 8 fucking missions? There was First World Bank, Heat Street, Slaughterhouse, Green Bridge, the fucking mission about the diamond. And there was a couple other missions. There was Counterfeit. There was the suburban house one. Bodie's pool repair. And then there was some other mission I can't remember. Oh yeah, Dead Mercy or Mercy Hospital. That was another one. I mean, they basically poured all that shit over to Payday 2. So it's like, how they're going to, like, port the missions from 2 into 3, that's a huge undertaking, because there's, 70 plus fucking heists? That's too fucking big. I mean, if they did, the most memorable missions, maybe, but you would have to do the ones that don't really tie into a certain contractor, unless it's, done as a flashback. So in terms of porting that shit over, I don't fucking know. But, I mean, otherwise, what can the story be? Obviously, spoilers, Bane dies, but then gets his consciousness and soul transferred over to the President of the United States, which kind of like represents the ultimate heist, like the heist of the century. Like, that's what Bane was going for, the ultimate heist of the century. And I guess he succeeded. He stole America. Why? That's what Overkill went for, and now we have these fucking prequel heists here. I don't fucking know. But anyway, so obviously there has to be a new handler. I doubt it's going to be Locke for long because I'm sorry, I love Locke, but I mean, eventually they're going to have to retire that character, so there has to be somebody new. Unless somehow Bane, maybe his presidency ends and he just goes back to being, the fucking, overlord of the group. Even though he's kind of set up for life, because if he's the president, he's going to have that, Secret Service detail. So how the fuck is he going to go back to being, that shit? I don't know. Like, that's why I'm thinking they have to disregard everything that's happened in Payday 2 and have a fresh start if they're going to be able to fucking do it. Because otherwise, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what a theory could be for Payday 2. I don't. Because otherwise, I mean, what? It's just going to be you guys pulling off fucking heists in New York. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, there was one other thing that happened in New York. A really big event that we can explore. Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Fort Knox. We can do some Fort Knox shit. Fucking rob one of the toughest fucking banks in the world. Fuck the fucking big bank from Payday 2. Nah, let's actually rob Fort fucking Knox. That would be a fucking heist and a half. Have some fucking callbacks to Die Hard with a Vengeance. Fucking have some big ass dump trucks go in there and do some shit. Oh yeah, that's what I fucking want. But otherwise, I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping with at least Unreal Engine 4, it's a lot more stable. The graphics are going to be amazing. The modding will be even fucking better. But the only other theory I can make sense of is because it's Unreal Engine, it's going to be an Epic Game Store exclusive. I already fucking know it. If they're saying it's going to release in 2023 or 2024, wherever the fuck it's going to release, just slap on an extra year for that, because Overkill's going to take that money. With the financial situation they're in, they're going to take as many fucking ways as possible to reduce the fucking development costs or try and have that money diverted somewhere else, aka the CEO and the investors. So they're going to take the exclusivity deal. I'm calling it right the fuck now, but I'd like to think all of you guys kind of know that, since it's Unreal Engine 4. Beyond that, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I mean, I'm also hoping, there's a balance of gameplay. Like, there'll be some arcadey shit, but let there be a lot more tactical stuff. Don't swarm me with so many fucking cops. Like, I love a good gore fest and a shootout, but I mean, try toning it back a little bit, because if you played Payday 2, you're shot at every half a second. Like, how the fuck you're still standing or have the resemblance of a fucking human body is beyond me. But beyond that, I don't know. It's just, what theories can I make up? What, there's a new story? They're pulling off heists again? They said, I can't handle, being on a fucking pleasant island here with my fucking boat that says, medic bag! It's just like, what can you go off of there? It's like, yeah, it's a perfect ending for everybody, but I guess, it's kind of like John Wick, You're going to be pulled back in eventually. So all these guys are going to be in here. And that's another thing, like the licensing issues. Like, is John Wick going to be back? Or all the characters going to be back? We don't know. It's like, It's theories of what the fuck could be back in the Payday 3, and we just don't know. The only thing I can hope for is a good game. It's not too buggy. That just fucking works. And hopefully we'll evolve on some of the aspects from the previous games, because at this point, I mean, besides the fact that it's a dead game, but it's like, hopefully they evolve it somehow with the art direction, the graphics, the gameplay, And third time's the charm, it really fucking works. Because otherwise, I mean, I'll just go back to Payday 2. Like, how many people are still playing Payday 2 to this day? Let's take a fucking gander here. This should tell you how much of a dead game it is. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Peak today. 52,000 people. Current players. Fucking 34,000. So it's like there's still a lot of fucking people playing it. So it's like if Payday 3 kind of sucks, it's like just fall back on Payday 2 no matter how outdated it is. But damn, I'll be curious what will happen when it's like the 10-year anniversary. Like, I keep forgetting that, wow, Payday 2 released like 2013, 2014, like the tail end of me graduating high school. I remember playing on the PS3. Oh yeah, that fucking old. Back then when you had unlimited fucking bags, all the weapons were basically fucking shit, and you can have a dodge and armor build that made you fucking invincible. Oh, fucking good old days. But, yeah. Less of a theory and more of fucking hopes and prayers. But I mean, hopefully Payday 3 works, even though between all the fucking shit here, you know, like the second guessing, speculations, and let's face it, Epic Games, I'm not that optimistic. But here's another rambling from the manager. Usual chant: like, dislike, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this. I'm clocking out. Bye.